Hello again and welcome back to Wingot Plays Nomifactory. After much time making primarily neutronium, but also changing the fusion reactor to make some Einsteinium, we are at this stage 2 neutronium heavy plating away from finishing the neutronium plated micro universe harvester. So in order to get that, we're going to need 4 of these neutronium plates, which craft fairly quickly, and in fact it's going to make 8, but that's fine. And if we grab those 4, run over to the blast furnace, which I've just been hand feeding because we're only going to need 1 of these before we get into our creative tank, and can then move into basically everything that we've built so far being defunctioned. Speaking of, we can probably get away with turning off these machines, but in the meantime, let's take a look. So we've got our 2 neutronium heavy platings. Perfect. And then we also just need our 2 neutronium solar panels here. Good. And then that will be everything we need to finally make our what am I doing wrong? Don't know, something else was apparently wrong. Awesome, so we've got our tier 10 micro miner. Perfect. Now, the next step is, of course, we need to actually utilize the tier 10 micro miner to get the heart of the universe. And let's take a quick look. So we've got that. Chaotic core we can get rid of, mode of omnium we can get rid of, reactor stabilizer, solar anchor. Perfect. Now this needs 8 awakened draconium. We can easily do that. We just need 6 more here. Go. And then it also needs 1 universe creation data, which I'm pretty sure we've already got in our inventory here. Perfect. So now we just need 8 awakened draconium blocks. So as soon as those have finished crafting, we'll then be able to run them in our large microverse projector up here. Here we go. So we might as well put it in here and there. And then we just need our 8 awakened draconium blocks, which it's making the not applied logistics, the actually additions blocks, and that will and then it just needs to do some fusion crafting to make our wagon cores. So we're pretty close, and what I think I might do is I might actually just temporarily disable this extract so that we can just grab our heart of the universe when this job is finished. UV tier, so that should be able to do the job. I wouldn't imagine that this is max tier. Okay, so energy input hatch. I don't think we've taught the system how to make a max tier input hatch, so let's quickly go work on that. So over here we want the max, let's go energy input hatch. Perfect. Now max needs a max machine hull and a superconducting wire. Well, we've got the superconducting wire, that's not a problem in the slightest, but then the question, we're not likely to have the max machine hull. No. So how do we make you? With a max machine casing and superconducting wire with polytetrafluoroethylene, which I'm not sure if I've got. Alternatively, we could make it using this recipe. 8 neutronium plates. Oh, we need a max machine casing either way. Okay, yep. So max machine casing is made in an assembler with a 8 config card. We've probably already got that, because if we look here in casing, then config 5, config 8 casing there. Perfect. So now the hold show me the ZPM assembler. I wonder if it's got a spare fluid input hatch. And if it doesn't, we can probably repurpose one. Silicon rubber, polyethylene, solder alloy, sterilized growth medium. So what if we turn off the silicon rubber for the time being and then empty that out? Oh. Okay, and then polytech. Is it possible to get to UV power, sorry, max power by using multiple UV inputs? Like, I think that's a thing, isn't it? So energy input hatch, let's grab another UV. And go test this. So if we pop over here and if we change that to a UV energy input hatch and it forms, okay, and then does this count as max? No, it still counts as UV. Okay, so I think we do definitely need to get a max running, a max input hatch, which will then be the last thing we need to do to actually get our tier 10 running. Now let's take a quick look. We've got 7 awakened draconium. It's currently crafting the last one. There we go. Good. So 8 awakened draconium. It can go into there. Oh, it appears to be running with the tier 8. With the UV power. So if we take a look here, interesting, because I would have thought that that meant that it needs max power, not just UV power. And it says it's running perfectly. Let's just check on our power input hatch, make sure it's not draining away. Oh, I can't even look at it. Okay. But it looks like it's working away, and it seems to be doing about 1% every 2 to 3 seconds. So at that rate, we just need about another 5 minutes or so, and this will be finished. I'll wait here, and I will see you when it's finished. And here we have it. It's just about to finish, and we have our heart of the universe. Right there. Quest complete. We finally have our heart of the universe. Creative tank. Now to get our creative tank, we just need a fluid extractor, which is going to take our heart of the universe to get the molten creative portable tank. So let's grab a fluid extractor. Let's just quickly have a look at this line over here. So what have we got here? This is LUV. Fine. Then we can do an elite fluid extractor, LUV. Perfect. And then heart of the universe. No, it needs to have a ZPM. Okay. Let's take our heart of the universe back out. And instead, we're going to go over to here, because we've got a ZPM line back here. Yep, and so we just need a bit more Enderium cable. Extend this out a little bit. Perfect. And then we just need a ZPM fluid extractor. Boom. To turn our heart of the universe into the creative tank. And then we need fluid solidifier. ZPM. Oh, come on. Okay, let's have a quick look here. That's UV. ZPM, so we need 2 wet processors. Go. We need 2 ZPM electric pumps. And we need whatever goes in the middle there, a ZPM machine help. And go. Perfect, and then that should be everything we need. The pumps are going to take a little bit of time. Although they look like they're going pretty quickly. They're just slow because they're in the assembly lines. There we go, we've got our Molten Creative portable tank. Okay, it's crafting both of the electric pumps now, perfect. They take 30 seconds, and the motors took 30 seconds as well. So in total, it's just going to take a minute, or possibly half a minute, because I think those assembly lines are UV, not ZPM. So I don't remember whether assembly lines overclock or not. But there's one of our pumps, and let's cancel that. I'm just going to tell it to make some more wet well processes in the background, but let's go here, pump. As I said, for some reason the Franken zombies often seem to get stuck. I'm still not sure of the actual cause for it, but we'll try to figure that one out later on if it affects our ongoing builds. And here we go, we've got our Elite Fluid Solidifier, and so we just want to output from here the Molten Creative portable tank. Perfect. And then the last step is we just need a Creative Tank mold, which we can get here with a hammer. Creative portable tank mold. And then that can go in there. And it's just going to take 25 seconds to create our creative portable tank. Perfect. And then we just need, we've got 1 millibucket left of molten creative portable tank. So we've got our creative tank, and we've now got a creative tank worth of creative tank fluid, and we just need to set this to input from the top. So give me a pump, UV pump, whatever, actually let's do EV. So that gets to go there. Interestingly, it's still got the millibucket of creative portable tank in there, but we need a screwdriver so that we can change that to import. Awesome, and now it's full of molten creative portable tank fluid, and it's going to create the tanks for us. And if we grab a drawer here, then then we can output to that side. Boom, there we go. And I think I'll grab a drawer key, lock that. Perfect. So now we've got an infinite supply of creative portable tanks. It's just going to take a little bit for them to build up sufficiently. But 1 times 1, okay, so this can hold 32 tanks. Yes, yeah, because I think that's boom. So because they don't stack. But now we've actually got our portable creative tanks, so we can, if there's anything that we struggle with, we can just replace them with creative tanks, like this one here. Oh, that one's empty. But over here, fish oil, we've got a limited supply. And so that will allow us to get things processing if anything does back up or break. As additionally, most of the ingots and such that we use can easily be turned into creative tanks. But over here, now we need to extend the ISS over into this section and basically mirror what we've got over there so that we can set up our space for our proper creative setup, which is something I think I'll have to do between episodes. For the time being, let's see what we can do about creating a whole lot more solar power. And if we take, so let's see, the not chaos shards, the chaos cores. Chaotic core. So, okay, that can't be made from liquid. Chaos shard can't be made from liquid. Omnium, though, can be made from liquid. So, let us go teach the system how to make omnium. And what I think I might do, what do we got over here? This is an IV line. What I think I might do is I might temporarily set something up over here to provide access to our infinite materials. In order to arguably we don't need the omnium at the moment, but just sort of want to play around with it. So let's see. The design that I'm thinking is we need compacting drawers as the output, and then we need a fluid solidifier, which needs to be ZPM. Oh, that's right. So we need to teach the system how to make fluid solidifiers because we are going to need lots and lots and lots of these. So you fluid solidifier, ZPM. Perfect. Out of interest, how difficult is the UV? We're processing arrays or crystal processor mainframes. I don't think anything there is particularly difficult, to be honest. UV machine pumps. Oh yeah, neutronium. So neutronium is something we want to make infinite. Yeah, okay. Let's. I already did that. Perfect. This is just a standard recipe, so we can just throw it right here, and then we can make ZPM fluid solidifiers. Cool. And then it probably is just going to take some time to make the pumps that are going to be needed for those fluid solidifiers. But in the meantime, let's, So what I think I'll do is, one, I'll grab this fluid extractor because, so that we can use it over here. And this is a ZPM line, so we're going to need some enderium cabling. Okay. And then we can put compacting drawers here. So we want, if we put the fluid extractor, in fact, let's put it there and extend this line out a bit more. And then we're going to want our fluid solidifiers in front here. If we grab omnium, and let's grab one ingot of omnium. Perfect. Then we can throw that into here, into our fluid extractor. Fluid extractor, LV, omnium ingot, into up. It would help if we actually connected to the mains power. There we go. Perfect. Now we don't need the creative portable tank, so because we've already got that over there. So let's pop back over here, and we don't need this anymore. We can grab that, that, and throw that into this creative tank. Perfect. And then we just need one of the fluid solidifiers. Good, there's one, which gets to go there. And I think you can, yeah, you can just set that to output. You don't actually need a pump. And then we just need mold. So I think we're going to do ingot molds. Block molds might be an option. Let's take a look. Hammer. Let's give this a go. So if we put that there, yeah, okay, that'll work. And then we just need to set the output to the bottom. There we go. And so we've now got practically infinite omnium, and it'll just be a matter of we need to actually connect it into the storage bus. In fact, probably the better way to do this will be at some point having in fact, yeah, let's just do it here. We'll put a draw controller. Draw controller with a storage bus on it. Good, and then we just need a bit of fluix cable. Good, and then we just need to run the compacting drawers along the front, and now we should have access to infinite omnium in the system. And you don't store. For some reason, there's no ME conduits here yet. So let's see, connect this over to here. Good. And then there we go, 1,000 blocks of omnium, because that's presumably how much this drawer can hold. Now, if we go to the fluid solidifier, we can, what happened to the other one? It looks like it got stuck on a Franken zombie. As I say, need to figure out what's causing that. I wonder what we can do about automating the production of the fluid solidifiers, because we are going to need stupid amounts of it. And if the Franken zombies are being problematic, alternatively, I could see what I could do about just automating the Franken zombies so that there's just always a stockpile and it doesn't have to worry about active crafts. That's probably the easier way to deal with it. Okay, and then here we want to take a piece of neutronium. Oops. Melt that down. And does neutronium come in blocks? Doesn't look like it. So I think we're going to need neutronium ingots. Yep, an ingot mold, which, there you go, ingots. probably easier to use a combination of ingots. Oh, it does come in block form. Okay. Oh, there you go, neutronium block. In that case, we might do this. Oh, hang on. Idiot. Okay. So that gets to go there. That gets to take that. And then we put a creative tank on top. And the creative tank needs that. Good. And then lastly, that gets set to output. Perfect. And then the neutronium blocks get to go down to the bottom. And in fact, let's grab our draw key just to lock all of these. Ah, yes, and then this needs to be set to output. Perfect. So no longer an issue with neutronium. So let's take a look at the solar panels. So let's say we want to make the chaotic makes 262. Where's neutronium? There. Makes 8388. That's such a huge jump. And then the solar panel of infinity. I wonder if the neutronium plates, can we solidify those? Yes. That might be the easier option. Or it might be worth having a couple of different setups, like one to make ingots of things and one to make plates. I wonder. But anyway, so to make our neutronium, we need chaotic solar panels, which simple enough. Draconic energy cores, awakened draconium, which we can probably fluid solidify that as well. So let's grab one more fluid solidifier. And then grab a piece of awakened draconium. Throw that in there. We don't need neutronium anymore. That can go there. Perfect. And then we just need one more creative tank. We may as well grab two because we've got space for two over here. Good. One and two. Good. So that doesn't output into there. Very nice. Okay, now fluid solidifier, waiting on that. Compact and draw. Fine. Yeah, both going to be outputting. And we need a, what am I trying to make? I'm trying to make awakened draconium. I need another block mold. And I need a fluid solidifier, which looks like one of them's crafting and another one got stuck on Franken zombies. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to passive the creation of Franken zombies. So Franken zombies. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that generates power out of Franken zombies. Yeah, okay. So the Franken zombie is just enchantment, soul vials, Z logic, so logic controller is simple enough. Solarium we can solidify at this point. Silicon wafers, we've got passive. And zombie heads, we would have to automate the processes, but I think what we'll do is we'll make all of the microcircuits and nanocircuits, everything like that, passively in the creative build. And then block of red alloy is very, very easy to do. Okay, so it looks like it's something that we can very easily do. We just need, Okay, I think it's stuck because it needs the Franken zombies. Yeah, I think it is something we can very easily do, just need to do it between episodes. But between episodes, I will create the mirror of this over on the other side. And that will allow us to continue with our our transition to creative generation of items, which I'm very much looking forward to. Here we go. Our fluid solidifier is done. We can put that there. That needs that mold. Why? Oh. What's happened there? Didn't I melt? Now I've forgotten what I was trying to melt. I was trying to make the neutronium solar panels, which needs omnium I've already got. Oh, it was awakened draconium, wasn't it? Oh, here it is. Weird. There we go, good. So we've got awakened draconium here. Perfect, and then we just need to set that to output to the bottom as well. Good, so much easier than the old process of having to make awakened draconium using that fusion crafting. Very nice. And so let's have a quick look. The omnium we're making, the neutronium we're making, the chaos shards unfortunately needs to be done with the layer of the tier 8. So let's make some more chaos shards. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. But it looks like it would come close to working. 32. Okay, we're short on exquisite diamonds. We're barely short on SMD resistors. And we're a bit short on pulsating dust. Okay. Let's do 16 instead, which is going to be short on pulsating dust. Okay. So let's have a quick look. Pulsating dust, can we fix that? No. Because we can't solidify either of these. And I think we're going to need to build a replacement for our dust production systems. Because over here, this system is it's EV tier, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And so this system is struggling to keep up with the demands of all of the DML running. So I think probably next episode, we will look to replace this system with a upgraded pulsating dust production using creative tanks, which we've got a whole stack of 32 of them there. And in fact, I'm going to put an upgrade so that can just keep working. Good. So, and we'll see what we can do. Like glass can be solidified, and obviously liquid ender is available in liquid form. The quartz question is nether quartz gets made out of the glass. Yeah, and so we'll probably make a processing array that makes the nether quartz, and then a multi-smelter that makes the I think, yeah, we need a chemical reactor. a processing array chemical reactor to make the resonant clathrate, and then we would do a multi-smelter to make the pulsating dust. So we can replace these systems and make a very nice ZPM or possibly even UV tier processing array system to get those created. But in the meantime, we have the creative tanks. We have infinite production of anything that can be liquefied. Very nice, and I look forward to building and replacing our base with the creative tier version. Thank you for watching. Stay happy and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next one.